What's up, fam? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Salute to the fam. Claressa Shields getting the job done, making history out there, becoming the first boxer in history to become undisputed in 2 weight classes. That's something that we don't say every day, whether male or female, man. This girl just keep on making history back to back. We already know, man, she's a 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics, man. This girl just can't be stopped, man. Dominant performance against the girl Marie Dicare. Dominant performance, taking the IBF belt up off her, man. Now becoming undisputed at 154 pounds. She's already been undisputed at 160 pounds. The sky's the limit. She's going to MMA this summer. There's nothing that can stop the unstoppable Claressa Shields. You know what I mean? Salute to T-Rex. Putting on her pay-per-view in front of her home crowd. About 300 and something people there or whatnot, man, because of the restrictions. Man, she putting on a good performance in front of her home crowd, doing it on pay-per-view. I bought the pay-per-view. Salute to Salida Promotions, you know, her promoter, Dimitri Salida, for believing in her, man. Putting her on pay-per-view like this, man, giving her a show and making her undisputed, man. You know, that's a good team right there, and he really believes in Claressa Shields, man. But yeah, man, as far as the performance, dominant performance, all 3 judges gave it to her. It gave every round to Claressa Shields. Unanimous decision, 90 to 100 from all 3 judges. Claressa Shields did a good strategy in this fight. She did like a wait and bait type strategy where she held her ground for most part of the fight. You know, trying to lure Dicaire into, you know, to certain traps or whatnot. She started out early trying to do like an Ann Wolf type style because Dicaire is much taller and has a longer reach. So you can clearly see Claressa Shields was trying to throw like an overhand shot, maybe throw an overhand shot over her straight left hand and connect with Dicaire. Unfortunately, you know, after many connections that Claressa Shields did, unfortunately, it wasn't enough to put Dicaire down early. Now, Dicaire also was showing a bunch of nervous energy in it. So she was real jittery, kind of very, very nervous. Her jab and her punches didn't have much pop to them. She was moving and moving around, and whenever she would take a punch, she would then attempt to grab Claressa Shields. She did a lot of excess grabbing, in my opinion. The referee didn't take no point away, and Claressa Shields had to do a lot of punching through the grabbing and all types of stuff like that. But Claressa Shields clearly had the more accurate, crisp punches, claiming it with a much better game plan, showed much more better poise. Had some big shots also going down the stretch. And Dicaire just couldn't really capitalize, other than a lot of dirty fighting, sloppy fighting, nervous energy. I'm shocked that the girl was honestly a champion, to be honest with you. You know, that's the one thing about women's boxing. You know, we have our fighters like Claressa Shields and your Katie Taylors and your Cecilia Brackuses and, you know, Savanah Marshalls. All of these fighters coming around, that's few and in between. Most of the women fighters, you got to get better. You can't go in there and get sloppy performances, especially when fighters like Claressa Shields are trying to fight the good fight and put women boxing into the main view. So, and you know, these women, a lot of them have to get a little bit more better. You know what I mean? They have to get better on their technique and stop getting used to just fighting, I guess, a lot of lower tier opposition. But either way, man, Claressa Shields, like I said, making history tonight, looking good doing it, man. And I love what she was saying in her post-fight interview when she was talking about the other fighters, man. I love what she was saying. And she right, man. You know, my thing is, Claressa Shields is so accomplished, and she's leading this fight and this charge, and she's putting this cause on her back of trying to bring women boxing into the forefront. A lot of these girls, man, a lot of these women, they gotta meet her halfway, man. Why does it that Claressa Shields got to be the one to lose the weight and go all the way down to 47 to fight a Katie Taylor? I mean, Katie Taylor can't meet her up halfway or, you know, do something like, I mean, Claressa Shields has been accomplishing things left and right her entire boxing career, all the way back to her amateur career. So can these fighters get like her? You know what I'm saying? Meet her halfway to make a big event or a big situation for women's boxing. I'd like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. But great performance, like I said, from Claressa tonight, man. Her punches were accurate. She's clearly, man, this is the reason why she outlands a lot of her opposition, because she's so poised, she's so calm, she's so fundamentally sound. Her relationship with her trainer, John David Jackson, has clearly paid off and paid off very, very well. She's just looking good, man. She's talking about coming back in June to do the MMA thing. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm not really a fan of it. I like to see her really stay in the ring, but this is, I guess, in response to her needing to make a living and do what she got to do to become the best athlete that she need to be, because boxing ain't showing her the respect that she deserves. And this is, I guess, the results you get, man. She's finding ways to still try to, to be great. It's like being an artist. An artist has to paint, you know what I'm saying? A singer has to sing, and a fighter has to fight. And they want to get recognition for fighting. They want to get, something for the glory. They want to get the glory for fighting. And boxing right now is just haven't been doing that for Claressa Shields, man. So, this is the reason she's probably going over to MMA. I hope she doesn't get injured. I hope she doesn't hurt herself. And this, prevents her from having certain fights in the boxing ring. Now, like I said before, Claressa Shields, man, and Savanah Marshall, I hope they can get it on, man. If it comes down to a money thing and Eddie Hearn not offering enough money or whatever the case may be, look, man, I mean, like, they want her to sacrifice weight. They want her to come over to other countries and all of this other stuff. No, man, Claressa Shields she's well respected. You know what I'm saying? No, pay her. You know what I mean? Give her what she's asking for, man. She's a star. She's the biggest name in women's boxing, and she's the most talented women boxer right now. Showing by her accomplishments and wanting to fight everybody, doing what she got to do it. So it is what it is, man. I got major respect for this woman. She's leading the charge. Like I said, man, I still would have loved to see her versus Layla Ali, man. And see, the thing is with Claressa, man, even though she couldn't get the stoppage, and I know she'd be wanting to get them stoppages, she really probably wanted to get that stoppage in front of her home crowd tonight. Layla a big girl, man. Layla can crack, man. And that's what Layla was always known for. And even though she's not going to be nearly as fundamentally sound, Claressa clearly will be the faster puncher. Man, if Layla could still crack like she used to, I just wonder, man, how that would be an X factor versus Claressa Shields. But at the end of the day, man, respect this woman, give her just due. The big publications and media outlets, or whatever you want to call it, need to take notice to Claressa Shields a lot more, man. And a lot of the women, man, get better, keep on, getting better, getting sharper. And, as of right now, that's leading the charge. The top need to fight the top. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? That helps to put women's boxing on the map even better. When a lot of these women can make sacrifices, and not just Claressa Shields, to make these fights happen. But good deal, man. I was very impressed tonight. And good performance by Claressa Shields. A dominant performance. Making history tonight. Big time history, man. Like she said in her post-fight interview, man. Canelo who? Pacquiao what? Never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? This girl is making history, man. It is not a game out here, yo. The #1 fighter. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to the T-Rex known as Claressa Shields. All day. To the next one. Peace out.